Attention citizens, please commence from T 1399. Proceed instantly to the center. Thank you.
Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? How is the beginning of everyone's week, eh? How's school? How's work? How's, well, you know, whatever responsibilities you may have. Sandwich, Whitney, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I'm feeling Kappa also. Hello, hello. I'm feeling like my new shit at work is like starting to come together, and like I don't know. I'm just getting used to the new flow of things, which is helpful. Yeah, so I'm a little bit on the other end of the spectrum where I am not as exhausted this week as I was last week, where I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Although I will say there's plenty of other things at work, which is making me think like, what the hell is going on? Because they're just, without any kind of warning, they just like switched who my reporting manager was. And so like, I didn't even get a chance to do a last one-on-one with my previous manager. And then it was just like pulled out of one chat group and thrown into another, and just like, here's a one-on-one next week, deal with it. And I was like, Well then, all right. That seems fine and normal. Thank you for that. So, you know, that's fine. The way my work operates, I don't really like, my reporting manager doesn't actually have anything to do with my day-to-day job. They're just like around. So it's like, yeah, whatever. I haven't met my new manager yet. I literally have not. But again, as I just said, and you hadn't heard yet because of delay, they're not like a thing that I deal with day to day. So all of my managers are just like, whatever. They just like approve the hours that I put in every week, and I'm supposed to let them know about, you know, when I'm going to have PTO and stuff. So they, I don't know, they just doing the due diligence and, or making sure I'm doing the due diligence and not just like leaving my team without warning them at all and stuff. Yeah, not someone that I know from around the office when, you know, the days of yore when I was in an office, you know, that whole thing. But yeah, yeah. No, I generally agree. The less you see the bosses, the better. I agree with that. So I don't really mind the setup, but the thing that does bother me, so I've been at the company that I'm at for almost 10 years. I've been here for quite some time. And it's like, the way our department is working, so when I first started at the company, it was a different company and they got acquired. Or I guess traded hands, technically. It wasn't independent at the time. It was sold from one useless company that had nothing to do with us to a different, slightly less useless and slightly more related company. And so ever since then, like, sort of year by year, it's a little less ideal. Because, like, previously, people who, well, originally we didn't have managers. It was like all of us in the QA department and then the director of quality. Like that was the hierarchy. Like that was it. And then they had to put in managers just because we had more people. But all of those managers were other QAs that just spent some of their time each week doing manager stuff. So like they were other people doing the same job. And then eventually, well, really that persisted for a while. But then they were like, nah, we're not going to do that. And so now at this point, they're just like regular, like they're just full-time managers that are our managers and are more related typically to the software development side than the quality side. So I'm like, I don't know you clowns. You don't know my life. And worse of all, they recently laid off the director of quality. So it's like, I don't love how the like quality department is kind of being like disappeared in a way. Like I don't love that. But you know, we'll see. Mostly because overall the company is a good place to work. I don't love how they're handling specifically like our department and as well as the rest of our software development division, but I digress. I don't want to get into specifics, and you all don't want to hear about that random ass bullshit anyway. Corporate America, still terrible. I'm happy to report. No one should be surprised. Corporate America still sucks ass. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. So, speaking of corporate America, let's go back to our cult. And continue our cult of the Lamb. Which is not unlike corporate America, where I literally shovel shit downhill as the CEO of this cult. And you all as my underpaid, and by underpaid I mean completely unpaid workers. You can all just deal with that. Oh, I've got another divine inspiration. So, I open a question to you all. So, I'm sort of starting to get into the I don't know, standard operating procedure of this game. I feel like it's time we start hustling our buns through the dungeons, because really that's the extent of what's remaining. And so in that nature, so I am going to start listening to other music, my general playlist. I know this game has pretty good music, though. So I ask of you, do you want me to pipe my music through to stream, or do you want to continue listening to the Cult of the Lamb music? I offer that to you. Because I'm just going to be vibing to my own shit over here as I just mash through these dungeons. But you can vibe with me, or you can vibe with the cult. I can differentiate or do the same, for I am a magic man who can do all kinds of tech shit and make it happen. Re-indoctrination stone. Ooh. Force a re-education. Well, the playlist is my typical Monster Cat, Poe custom library of all of the various Monster Cat shit. Currently, what am I listening to? Currently, I am listening to Drop Text Fragments, but I just have it set to random to just roll through whatever Monster Cat comes up with next from my hand-picked songs that I collect over time. It is a list of 248 songs. Where is everyone? Oh, you're all over here. What are you all doing over here? Hello? What are we doing over here? All right. Because at this point, we just got to make sure that everybody's staying fed. And then just run dungeons, pretty much. That's what we've got remaining. Dude, that sucks, Sandwich. Oh, you're just drunk. You probably want to say nice things. Lamb Bam, I love you. Hey, we'll stick with the vibey music. That's totally fine. That's why I offered the option. Because, I mean, Cult of the Lamb has good music and sound design. I'm just listening to some stuff to keep me just a touch more hyped. Okay, let's see here. Let's get you all some food. This is why I appreciate my sorcery and ability to listen to what I want while you guys listen to something else. Comes in handy. All right, now let's queue up all your little grassy snackies. Do we need to sermon? I mean, we don't need to sermon. We have everything we could possibly want, honestly, from a lot of this stuff. All right, so they got snackies all queued up. They got fed before we left. All right, let's see if we can get through 2 of the bishops. Can we get through Anura and then also the Anchor Deep? That's the one. I was like the watery one. Having the right. Oh, mwah, blunderbuss right out the gate. Perfection. Man, it's times like these that I really wish either I was a legitimate artist and could like do illustrations and draw normal art, or that I had, well, really I would need several things. One, I would need a model that is not so freaking complicated and hard to draw, but also dedicated artistes in the community. Because, God, I would love to have a little art of just like blunderbuss wielding maniac art. And if only I could draw. All I can do is make a model and continue to make it increasingly complicated, thus ensuring that no one on the planet, like, willingly draws my model. Because, God, why would you? Mushrumo? Ah, it's you. Please don't hurt us. We used to follow Mad Sozo, but he, well, have you seen him lately? I suggest you visit him to learn of his fate. Oh, hold on. Secret crown statue. Oh, this little guy? This little guy. What do I do with it? What do I do with the little... Do I shoot this? What do I do with the little secret statue? Attack it? Oh. Oh. Well, I'll be damned. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Make offering. I mean, you almost have to, right? Ow. What the devil is this? Ancient Tablet 1. Writings from a time long past. I meant only to survive, and yet she, feathered hand of great ones gone, has seen me to be worthy. O first gods, guide me. I devote myself to you, holy body and soul. I will strike down dissent. I will cull doubt. I will nourish this crown and be worthy of this power. In blood I swear. I await one who values truth over all else. Total of 10? Damn, I gotta freaking keep them eyes peeled. Okay, well then. I assure you, I will miss all of the rest as well. Hell yeah, the blunderbuss. I don't know, there's just something always satisfying about a blunderbuss. Oh, I didn't dodge. I thought I tried. One spawns per crusade? All right. Yeah, no worries, Sandwich. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good week. Oh yeah, I forgot I also have that sword. The curse is a sword and the sword is a gun. Remarkable. Well, you know what? You're probably right. Sandwich will probably be back. That does tend to be how this goes, isn't it? Well, they are welcome to return as many times as they wish. Whoop! Oh, suddenly in. A moon necklace. Oh yeah, more 24-hour workers. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I think we had just resummoned Phantom and slapped the light necklace on him. Increase curse attack damage. Don't mind if I do. Which means we gotta sack him again. Ooh, secret tunnel, a sound bit. That's a good idea. Hold on. Let me make a note while I'm thinking about it. Make secret tunnel sound alert. Yep. Uh-huh. That's a good idea. It's a damn good idea. Now I gotta find an actual MP3 of that. I'll see what I can do. If all else fails, just record it? Record? Record. I kind of put an extra wah in that word. Record it off YouTube. Oh, I combined it with YouTube. Record. Anyway. Let's see. What do we want? Do we want... I mean, I feel like I gotta do the question marks, right? Gotta do the question marks. There's clearly more to discover that I've simply not done. Ah, freaking idiots dying of old age. You're scaring the shit out of Leshy. Could you not? What the? Oh. This costs money, or do I just get it? I just get it. Sick. I'm gonna steal your grass. Handy. Didn't realize that was a question mark. So yes, question mark. Sometimes it's whoa. Damn, that was a wild ass screen shake. Ah, the frogs all over the place. Gas. What's this? Instantly refill fervor. Don't mind if I do. What's this? Chest drop food, not gold. That seems okay. I can get behind that. There we go. Look at them. Tuna. Speaking of tuna, how do folks feel about sushi? You like sushi? What's your favorite sushi? Do you have a preference, like between tuna and like salmon being the common ones? I say common ones, but really like the competition of the king fish, right? You got your tuna and your salmon. So I have probably what is a lame-ass take on sushi. I like a lot of sushis. I didn't used to, but I like most sushis. But honestly, I actually really always like to get a tamago sushi, so like an egg sushi. I don't know, there's something nice. That's that nice, like, slightly sweet egg on rice. Tasty. I know it feels kind of like a shame to go to a nice sushi place and then get an egg, but damn it if I don't enjoy it. Also, fake crab, delicious. Also, yes. Who the hell throws cat food containers? Who does that? It feels like an Austin Powers bit. Who throws a shoe? They couldn't open it. What? Was this maliciously thrown or like playfully thrown? And then, you know, it was merely a mishap? Well, and to your comment on the cooked sushi there, Whitney, like, that's how I started eating sushi. Because I also wasn't too keen on the whole raw fish sushi bit. So like I mentioned, I didn't used to like it. I started in the whole like the cooked forms, starting there. And then I would suggest, if you want to try something a little more adventurous, you could try to go from cooked sushis to try some of the fake crab sushis. Well, I mean, this, of course, is if you are, like, inclined to try to become more acclimated to raw sushi. If you don't, I mean, feel free to ignore my advice. But if you are someone who likes, you know, you're kind of okay with cooked sushi and you'd like to try to get to the point where you can eat other sushis, right? I would advise starting with the cooked. Try things like an egg sushi or the fake crab sushis, because fake crab is like a cooked fish product, but it's sort of, you know, faking out being a crab. So I feel like it's a little closer to like almost like a raw fish texture potentially. And then from there, try to go for spicy tuna or spicy salmon style rolls, because the spicy salmon and tuna mixtures have a more like diced up salmon and tuna mixed in with like a sauce to make it spicy, and so it's not like you're biting in large chunks of fish. Usually depends on the place, but usually. So like that's the sort of easing into avenue of getting to eating raw sushi. As long as you don't like jump into the raw sashimis, you're usually not getting huge chunks of raw fish, and you know, so you might be able to work up your way that way, but that's sort of my advice. Sorry, I just read Goldie's shower and a little chunk of wet cat food fell out of my hair, and that is distressing. that is so unfortunate. So very unfortunate. Yeah, man, wet cat food is like a special type of stink. I don't know, there's a very particular smell about wet cat food. And okay, I will say it's not actually exclusive to wet cat food. I have smelled that very same smell before, back when I worked in a hospital kitchen. So one of my first jobs was working in a hospital kitchen, preparing patient trays and stuff. So stuff for people with special diets, right? Because they're convalescing. And as it turns out, wet cat food is it's not something about it being cat food. It's the fact that, like, when you grind meat to be that sort of fine texture, it ends up with that smell. So, like, there were people who had to have a really soft food diet at the hospital, right? And so we would have to prepare trays that would have, like, ground up, like, chicken or turkey or pork or, you know, whatever the meat for the meal was. They would prepare ground versions of them, but not like, you know, ground turkey where you go and you buy ground turkey and then you cook it. It's like, I guess it gets that smell when you cook the meat and then grind the meat to turn it into like a paste, and it's not a great smell. It's that cat food smell. And there is, in fact, times where human food can smell like that. It's very upsetting. There were a few particular diets in the hospital kitchen that were like the most distressing. The soft meat sort of one was one of them. The other one that was always distressing was I guess kind of the opposite, but the same, because there were some times where you can't have any liquids. I'm not sure why that comes up. I think it's been, I remember somebody mentioning why in the past several times, but so there's times where you need essentially a solid food diet, but what that means is, you still need to drink stuff, and so they have to thicken your drinks or soups or things, and that's where a particularly vile product called Thicket comes in. You can just get these packets of Thicket, which you add to any kind of arbitrary liquid, and it turns it into just a goopy mess. It was always the worst to have to clean those trays, too. You just have freaking thick water. Not my favorite. I know. Well, yeah, like, it was not so bad after I'd been there for a while and I got to doing the responsibility of making the patient trays. What really sucks, what the really shitty hospital job in the hospital kitchen is when you first start out. Usually, like, the place you start is cleaning the dishes, like doing hospital dishes, which not my favorite activity. Man, sorry, we've apparently got onto a gross topic. I have no choice but to blame Goldie for bringing up cat food. That's what got us here. So I blame them. It's not my fault. It's Goldie's fault. But yeah, some of the other gross stuff that happened there. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this. So when you're cleaning trays at the hospital, it all gets like, at least the hospital I was in, cleaning trays was like a sort of assembly line process where the trays would come down and they'd be like coming across a belt, and you'd grab all the stuff and throw it into sort of like a running, like a little trough of running water. And so you'd have to grab it and throw it in there, and it would run it down into essentially a giant garbage disposal. And so everything had run into the garbage disposal, it'd get chewed up, except there's some portion of things that don't really break up properly, usually like styrofoam packs and stuff. Like the cups and bowls and stuff that was styrofoam. Hey, Marianellas, how's it going? Welcome. And so after each time, like after each process of cleaning all the patient trays, somebody, whoever really like drew the short straw for the day, would have to go in and like scoop out all of the styrofoam like chunklets and throw them out into the garbage outside of the garbage disposal, because they just don't get it ground enough to go into the plumbing. And that was always an unpleasant task, I tell you. Speaking of unpleasant smells, like, you know, an entire hospital's worth of leftover dinner ground up into a single location. Not fun. That was not my favorite part of that job. Owie. Oh, toasted. But, you know, could have been worse. I could I could have been a woman because my supervisor, long after I had left, eventually got fired for sexually harassing all the women that worked there. So, cool. What an ass. He always gave me ick vibes anyway. All right, one more. Damn! Damn! Yeah. Sort of one of those situations. Man, I got some weird stories from working there. Boy. Like another one that was really funny. So when I worked there, I was quite young. I was probably, Jesus, I guess I was like 17 when I was working the hospital. And so I was young. I was like just out of high school. And there was another guy who worked there who was from my high school, but was like at least one, probably 2 years older than what I was at the time. Well, still technically 2 years older, regardless. Doesn't matter. And I not really... What happened to you, priestess? Holy shit! What is happening? Oh, give me the sin. Somebody beat the shit out of priestess! Leader, I don't know what happened. It was darkness. So awful and guilty, but you was all right. Well, I've pulled the sin out of Marinielis, so that's good. Priestess, what the heck? Ouch, lead, I've been injured. Please send me to the healing bay. Yes, I will do that. Get the heck over here. Okay, so he's a couple years older than me, and when you're putting together the patient trays, it's like an assembly line style. And so you stand there for like a good hour as you're just like putting stuff on each tray that comes by next to, you know, somebody else. And so you get into a flow. There's a lot of time to talk and whatever. And this guy really liked to talk to me because I was like the other one that was approximately our age. But he was not the sort of person that I would typically like spend time with or whatever. Like very much a jock, and very much the sort of people I did not hang out with in high school. But like it was funny because we would talk and he would make just very obvious assumptions that like, so it's like, you're a young guy, thus I know stuff. Like, you must have a very similar experience to me. Because the strangest one, there was one day, I don't even know how we got remotely close to the topic. But where I lived at the time and where we were hanging out, there was one strip club in town. And I had not been to the strip club. I was like 17. So, had not been to the strip club. But this guy clearly had, and occasionally liked to talk about going to the strip club. And so, but what was really funny was like, I would just kind of nod along when he was talking because I was like, sure. I just do not give a shit about the things that you're saying. So I'm just going to nod and we'll all get along. But there's one day that he was like talking about one of the strippers at the strip club and like, I don't know, like talking about very specific, like character traits and like identifying circumstances about her. And then he pulls out the like, you know, the one. And I was like, under what? No, I don't know the one. Like, what are you talking about? I know the one. He said it as though like we had gone together at some point to the strip club. And I was like, bitch, you don't know my life. like, What the hell are you talking about, man? It was so bizarre. I was just like, I don't even... That was like one of the first times I was truly flabbergasted and completely unprepared to continue on a conversation. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, why would you say that? I'm sure it was, but it was so bizarre. I was just like, okay, sure, that, yeah, bros for like, yeah, sure, like, that's the one, that's the stripper, we all know her, I say hi to her every time I go, I sometimes see her at the Walmart, I don't know, what? Excuse me, leader, some creatures are here seeking shelter, but they are sick. Oh, yeah, that's fine, we take sick people. We got a healing bay, we can just fix them. Oliphant. Almer. That's fine. We're just yanking folks in now. Alright, let's fix you, Almer. I got so many flowers. I can heal everybody instantly. Please spare me. Hammer. Why? Dude, you guys just have the shittiest traits. Both of you did. How rude. Okay, so despite Jock being slightly annoying, he was not the weirdest guy who was there. So the other one, I guess I kind of, like, I now that I am older, I would give him a lot more, grace, I guess, because it's obvious to me now that he was, like, legitimately mentally ill in some fashion. I don't know what fashion, was young, but he, like, at the time, I would have just described him as crazy, and that's not particularly fair, but he did some weird stuff. But it's just, I guess, the sort of people you end up working with in a hospital kitchen. Like, he would talk to himself a lot, but he would get, like, really upset talking to himself. I don't know who he was upset with. He never, like... Well, sometimes he got upset. He never caused problems for people in being, like, visibly angry, but boy, would he, like... He would yell, he'd, like, slam pan... He was always back in the pots and pans room, cleaning the pots and pans that were used to cook. He would, like, slam pans down. He would punch his hand. Like, he would punch his fist into his hand. Strange guy. Never really caused problems. Just an intimidating person to be around when you're young and, like, naive still and don't know what the hell is happening in the world. However, the one thing that I will say was the, like, I'll give you a pass on the other shit, but the thing that he did that I can't give a pass and was just, like, weird and gross, and I would really have liked him not to do that. So he would often also be in the lines cleaning patient trays that came down. This guy would just get hungry, I guess, and he would be like, oh, that seems good, and would, like, take food off of discarded food off of patient trays and freaking eat it in the cleaning line. And I was like, I'm not okay. I'm not okay, and how aren't you dead from some viral illness yet? It was alarming. It was alarming. I couldn't handle it. All right, we got a resurrection, right? Yeah, let's see here. We got to get somebody back up. Oh, we got to, I mean, Kappa's our other level 10. Got to get Kappa back. Warp. Always dead. Let me see here. I could ascend somebody. We had somebody who was old, right? Oh, wait. Hold on. Before I do that, let's go ahead and sacrifice Phantom, our ever-willing participant. Oh, some of these we get money for now. Interesting. I don't know what dictates what you get, but Phantom, you're getting toasted. As always, thank you for your sacrifice. Well, we will have to bring Phantom back shortly. There we go. We got the other one back. Master, aim. What is this place? So much color, so many creatures. Master? Yeah, the gang's all back together. Alright, good job, everybody. Oh, I forgot that I have a belief in sacrifice, which they actually get happy when I sacrifice people. I totally forgot. Well. Let's get some meals cooked. Hey, the one who waits has a quest for me. Probably related to your 2 minions that I brought back for you. Aim and ball? I did not take them, they were given. Intended as keepers, perhaps, but they were young and in need of guidance. Must I be blamed for my influence? Salvaged from the void, they are yours now. Do what you wish, scornful god, I care not for them. Ass. Alright, let's see here. Who's the flying guy? Do we have a flying guy? What flying guy? Am I blind? Was somebody actually flying? Just lugging a pile of shit down. Well, thanks, bro. The waiting dude. Oh. This guy, the one who waits? He was the previous boss. He is now our minion, for I beat his ass. Why are you all old again? Always so old. Let me see here. Still got these. No, I don't think I need more resource gathering right now. I could do the summon demon things, though. I haven't done very much of that. It's fine. I can't be bothered to deal with the demons, honestly. Oh. Before I go, I need to set up the kitchen for snackies. Ah, yes, Phantom. Welcome, welcome. Your sacrifice has been valuable yet again. Oh, hey, it's Narender. Well, well. I hope you enjoyed getting your ass beat. We only worship one true god around here, and that one's me. I bet you don't. Yeah, Phantom, you missed the end of the you missed the end of yesterday where I had explicitly leveled you all the way up to 10 for you to be the choicest sacrifice to get us through the last door. It was truly your finest moment. Oh, what's going on here? Ah, what a hideous creature. That's very rude. Ah, it can talk. I love the axolotls. They're my favorite. Axolotls, guys, come on. Can we get some chants going for the axolotls? Hit us with those delightful chants. Damn it, another one died. Oh, Leshy, you idiot. No, the crown will remain squarely on my head. I will wear it far better than you ever could. I have slain the bishops, including you. Well, and also there's the god Greg now. I guess I'll probably have to beat his ass at some point, too. I shall do what you never could and take over this whole plane of existence for my own. Hey, rabbit's foot. Fantastic. Hey, good old panic worm. Oh. Well, you can hear the panic worms, but I don't see the overlay showing up. Hold on, let me refresh. Let me make sure my little soundy boys are working. Well, let's get a free chant chorus out here. Where's my commands? There they are. Oh yeah, I gotta get Goober back. Loved Goober. Sound alerts. Chant chorus. Let's go. Can I see my... There it is. Well, you see, that's where you're going to run into trouble there, Narender. I never sleep. Ha ha ha. You will find that quite difficult. Well, shit! I know the worms sound like turkeys, and as soon as we finish this worm, I'm gonna rename that, or this worm. As soon as I finish this game, I will be renaming that sound alert to Gobble. Exclamation point Gobble will be those guys. It'll be so seasonal for Thanksgiving. It'll be great. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait, Phantom, you actually, like, maybe broken arm? What happened? You good? So what is it, Narender? Oh, did you? Ah, you... So you claim. You know what that sounds like to me, Narender? That sounds like you're huffing some copium. You'd love for me to think that. You have no evidence. Ah, Richard, welcome, welcome. Got all sorts of new folks coming by. Okay. This Narender's starts crumbling pretty quick. I'm not trying to gaslight you. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No siree. I don't even know the meaning of the word gaslight. How could I do it? Ah, man, something in the elbow? What happened, Phantom? Did you, like, hit it on something? Did you, like, take a tumble? Or did it just, like, start hurting? Oh, took a bad fall. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. I mean, at least you're still whole. Like, at least you're here, you can talk. And hopefully you will heal in time from whatever ails you. Why are all of these doing the thing? Now we got narrators starting to get beggy and all ooh man. But yeah, all you need is really just the one. Well, Richard, yes, it is not. You know, they're demon adjacent. I mean, it's fine. Depends on your definition of demon. It could just be existential horrors. You know, what a perfectly timed panic worm. Also, oh no. Turns out the axe is too strong. I cannot slap the worms and make them panic. They just die. I'm very sorry, worms. Oh, no, the worms. Damn it. I'm so sad. Ooh, give me the meat. Oh yeah, that's actually true. I really don't use the demon mechanic very much, but there is demonic summoning. I always forget to use it. I don't need this. Later. It's true. There are demons. Yeah, all goofing aside, Phantom, I really do hope that your arm's not too badly hurt and that you recover quickly and comfortably. Because, yeah, I was only really ever close to breaking my arm a single time. Also, narrator, I don't give a shit. You can say whatever you like. Well, hey, keep it friendly. Because in all reality, I have the power to ban your ass. I've got your crown, and I can freaking send you to purgatory. For real here. Ha ha! Well, that's good, Phantom. Yeah, so the one time that I was ever even, like, close to breaking an arm was when I lived in Chicago. I used to bicycle to and from work. Like, that's how I got around most of the time, was bicycling. And I mean, as you may imagine, bicycling in a city the size of Chicago can be a relatively harrowing experience. And so there was one time where I always wore a helmet and everything because I didn't want to be dead. There was one time that I was on the side of the road alongside the main lane of traffic of cars, and one guy was not paying attention, and they were trying to make a right turn, you know, where my ass was. And so I had to, you know, dip and freaking dive out the way. And I eventually ended up tumbling off the bike and freaking cranking my elbow, like, on the ground. Ah, Richard, I did play Ori and the Blind Forest and The Will of the Wisps. Very good games. I had a really good time with them. If you are so inclined, those VODs are still on the channel, so you can definitely look those up if you want to see me do so, because Those were very good games. But yeah, so I fell and I cranked my elbow on the ground real friggin' hard. I don't have any reason not to take that. And so it wasn't broken. I didn't damage the bone or anything, but it was the most bruised I have ever been for something. So I had hit my elbow, like, you know, on the back of the elbow, and I had hit it so hard that what actually ended up bruising was my forearm, like my forearm muscle, like the whole forearm area was what bruised like wild colors, because it had just gone all the way through my elbow into the muscle on my forearm. It was the most bruised I have ever been, which was kind of remarkable because I didn't think I had hit it that hard at the time. I mean, it really goes to show the adrenaline will, in fact, get you through a lot, because I hit that real hard, and I was like, nah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. It was rough. Ooh, you broken your leg? Was it the upper leg or like the calf? Because what I have heard is that like breaking your upper leg, your thigh area, is one of the most painful things you can do, because I mean it's like the strongest bone in your body. Man, freaking pinky toes, screw that shit. Those things, those things break so goddamn easily. My wife, we think has broken like both of her pinky toes throughout the days, just like freaking stubbing it on shit. Goddamn pinky toes, man. Nerd, are you trying to make me hand in my badge and my gun? Are you knocking me off the force? I will have no such business of that. You can't fire me, because I quit. Now what's this? Here, I guess I should I'll use this. If I'm lucky, I get a blue heart. Oh yeah. Now I can take this. That's an extra heal. We could negotiate the crown. How about I make you a very fine paper mache replica of the crown? How would that feel? Then you could put it on your cute little head and feel like the big boy with the big crown and play a little pretend. How about that? Just don't get it wet. Paper mache does notoriously poorly in water. You do anything if you get that. Ooh, decrease in size. Let's see if I can get a heart out of this. Little lamb. Little baby lamb. Tooling about. See? See, now my crown's little too. I like the decrease in size. I wish I could always be this size. Do I want to switch? Yeah, I like the invincibility. Especially now that I'm so speedy. Hi, hi, hi. Would you eat wet cat food? Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that my little mimicky orb will cast and make me invincible all the time. That's fantastic. Free card. I love it. Hey, a diseased heart. Don't mind if I do. Damn it. I need to get more fervor back before I get too far forward. Because I need my attacks for the bouse. Nice callback there, Whitney. Would you eat old hospital food? Ooh, boy. Can you get the... you know what? We can get paper crowns for everybody. Oh, man. Now I have the sudden urge to go quickly make the little crown, like, PNG to throw all over. I can just throw onto stream. All right, we got a boss fight here, though. Bring it on, heck it. Vile, sniveling puppet, I will destroy you again and again. You didn't even destroy me once, you lame ass. You want to be special? Don't we all, man? Don't we all want to be special? Isn't that all any of us really wants? Hoo-ya! Big ass frog. Oh, thank you, invincibility. That's very helpful of you. Oh, I'm standing in one. Dude, the thrown knives do so much damn damage. It's so good. Okay, but there's like a million of you guys right now. This is a little bit of a problem here. It's a little bit awkward. Ah, I took a hit. I almost did it flawlessly. I'm so upset. I was doing so well. What a freaking mess. Why are there infinity of you? Good God. I do not want to die to this freaking pound of frogs. I don't know why I called it a pound. It's pile, horde, this shit show of frogs. That's my suggestion what a group of frogs is called. We should just call it a shit show. There we go, you're back. Oh, and that's all it took. Oh, they just want to tell me about their Lord Savior. Uh-huh. Hold on, it's important. Where is the comma in that sentence, Whitney? Is it about their Lord and Savior, Poe, as in I am the Lord and Savior? Or was that a direct address to me of some mysterious Lord and Savior? All right? It's important, okay? I don't give a shit who their Lord and Savior is unless it's me. Then I care. Oh no, Scobalts has died of old age. Well, crap. Now we're gonna have to get him back too. Damn it, we're dropping like flies out here. Which is quite on topic, because we were fighting frogs, and they eat flies. Heyo. I do realize that occasionally I'm going to look ridiculous, because I'm over here vibing to music that you guys can't hear. So, well, you know, here we are. Oh. Hold on. Hey, Heckett, what's up? You grumbly goof. Feed me. Oh, Lord. Ow. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hungry Heckett, apparently. Fashionable. Ooh. Oh, Heckett wants the unique. Oh, this is great. Okay, now we know who's fashionable. Hecat's fashionable. Well, have I got a unique outfit for you, Hecate? This is gonna be great. You're gonna have such a good time. Hold on. Assign? Yeah, Hecate, where are you at? I got a maid outfit just for you. Oh, unavailable. What is this shenanigans? Sir, why are you unavailable? What is happening? What are you doing? What's your problem, bro? I guess you're hungry. I guess that would make sense. You were saying you were hungry. Hold on, let me make food. Snackies for everyone. Hey, thanks for coming by, Marinellas. I hope you have a good night. All right, snackies, everybody. Eat your fill. Hecate, why can't I put you in a maid's dress? This is really important to me. Nope, that's not outfits. This is important. Bring tea to your grave. It's always open. Well, I was gonna, you know, turn this guy into you, but he's Hecate. I gotta have the unique guys. Anura hides what I lost. Yours for now. Hecate, use your words, man. Was Hecate the one that lost his voice or whatever? Is that why he's terrible at talking? What's your problem, Hecate? That's fine. I will simply make a new version of you, Phantom. No need to bring tea to the grave. We'll just bring you back. It's fine. Everything will be fine. And also, Narender, you're very demanding. No more special hats. You have to wait. You go sit in your room and think about what you've done. Oh, Lord, Scobalts. Oh! Just pop them right out. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's so tragic. We wrap him up and he still has his little halo. Oh, man. Find Hecate's throat in Anura. Ah, yes, that would explain why he can't talk very well. Oh, just like we had to go look for Leshy's eyes. Now we gotta find Hecate's throat. That all makes sense. I'm putting together I was gonna say I'm picking up what you're putting down, and then I started with put, which makes that way more complicated to come out. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I'm also putting the pieces together, I guess. That would be the other potential saying. What can we do for now? We could resurrect. Well, join the damn club, Narender. Literally everybody poops on the floor here, and then freaking gotta go clean it up. Also, the follower over here, Narender, does in fact poop on the floor all the time, because the one who waits, shit's gold. So, yeah, better be golden poops. Where are you at? See? One who waits over here. Hello, sir. I appreciate your golden poops. Helping bankroll the cult. No, not the critter. No, come on. Give me the goddamn meat. Nah, there we go. Why was that so hard? You know, that's one of the few things that I would complain about in this game. Everything is pretty effective and really fun. I just wish it wasn't so hard to interact with the right thing sometimes. That's a pain in the ass. That's... Phantom, it's not more times than you can count. I think it's like 5, okay? It's like 5. That's not... I mean, come on. That's one hand of counting, as long as you have all your fingers. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. You always come back. No problem. Too easy. No big deal. I'm being on statue right this second. You can't stop me. It's fine. The statue's outside. You think stuff outside doesn't just get peed on all the time? Definitely does. Well, I'm sorry for insulting your intellect, Phantom. Ooh, 10% damage. I'm sorry that I assumed you could count to 5. That's my mistake. Well, then you're gonna have to take that up with the other followers, because I don't even have a tent. Because as I mentioned, I never sleep. A tent would be superfluous. Man, what happened to the Faith? Why is everybody being all belligerent? Oh, wait, of course. The Faith went down because you freaking peed on the statue. That's what happened. That must explain it. You can count to pineapple on your... All right. You know what? Pineapple seems like a pretty large number. Well, I mean, pineapple. I thought Phantom was pretty clear. Was that not clear? All right, let's ascend one of these yahoos. Off you go. I should have taken your necklace back, but oh well. Oh, it has not gone poorly. Man, I had such a good run of everybody dying, like, well, ascending flawlessly, and now they're just getting turned into giblets left and right. We are on the struggle bus with the ascensions, man. Come on, guys. Random follower with a name change wheel? What do you mean a name change wheel? Oh, what do you want, Greg? I am not inclined to emotion the way your kind are, though if I were, Hecate would certainly inspire amusement. She was perhaps the most vicious of them, a wicked beast. That's it? I thought Greg was gonna have more to say. Always with the bottom. I get more of the freaking shit at the bottom of that wheel than anything else. It's... Oh, is it a kiwi? Is that what it's supposed to be? Damn, I love kiwis. What an amusingly adorable critter. They can shriek like banshees, though. If you've... What do you mean a name chance wheel? I don't... Oh, are you just saying, like, make a random number generator and pull up, whichever one that goes along with, summon? Not summon, bring back. I mean, I could potentially do that. I don't think I have a resurrection available right now. Do I? Because I just did Kappa a minute ago. We can go check. Hold on. We can see. Hey, one of these guys. Thanks, bro. Last one. Give me something cool here, bro. Give me a gold amulet. I need immortality. God damn it. Give me that immortal shit. I mean, I guess I have a lot of Forgotten Commandment stones, so I guess there's that. Oh, it's down here. All right, what do we got for ourselves here? Everybody round up. We did an afterlife. Do we want to do a sustenance? Yeah, let's do a sustenance. Yeah, let's get the feasting ritual. Faith and food. Love that. I just saw... I cannot resurrect anybody right now. It's on cooldown. Perhaps next time we can bust it out and we can resurrect a random follower. That seems amusing enough. I've got a lot of people in the graveyard. Who knows who it might be? Why? What happened to all of the freaking poop, man? I ain't got no fertilizer anymore. We are on the struggle bus for fertilizer. I mean, I could turn grass into it. However, I use the grass for snackies. Who's trying to talk to me? Somebody wanted my attention. Where'd you go? Hello? Hello? Where'd you go? They've wandered off. They apparently lost interest in whatever quest they were going to provide with me. Provide to me, I should say. Okay, let's feed the beasts. We've done pretty well on the food front, at least. We've never had any starvation issues. Okay, let's set up the old... Oh, return with coffee. What kind of coffee do you like, Phantom? I don't know if I've asked that before. I don't particularly care for coffee, but I appreciate the complexity that is available in coffee, and it's one of those things that I'm like, gee, it would probably be fun to enjoy that. Like, same with beer. There's a lot of complexity to potential beers to enjoy, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't really like any of them, so... What's your coffee of choice, Phantom? Or is coffee to you? All right, let's go get Hecate's throat. Dark roast, shot of milk. Nice. That's a very, I feel like that's not too dissimilar from like a European style, or like when I was in Australia, coffee culture is quite different there, and it's always like an espresso, a little water, shot of milk. Like that's how they did their business. Oh, damn you. I hate the freaking thing. I don't know. I don't see any exclamation point over your head there, Narrander. Phantom, do you have, like, any strong feelings about a particular, like, country of origin? I know that can be impactful to the taste of coffee. You have, like, a favorite brand or you know, type? Because, yeah, so it's sort of similar to the coffee thing. One of the things that I've been considering doing for a stream sometime that might be fun, because similar to that, it's become a lot easier to end up getting single origin chocolates, which are all from same country, same farms even. And so they, the USA. Okay, all right, gotcha. I gotcha, Phantom. And so you can get these single origin chocolates, which have a lot more character to them. I've talked about this on stream before, but not with many of our newer folks. So forgive me if I repeat myself to those who've been here. So these single origin chocolates don't get roasted as long as sort of the very commercialized stuff. Like, you know, Hershey's, Cadbury, all of the major chocolates, because they get a lot of chocolates from various origins, you know, pile it all into a giant industrial tub, and they roast it longer, which apparently removes a lot of the character from those places because they have to get it more homogenized so that every chocolate tastes like every other chocolate, but that removes a lot of the character from it. And so there's a lot more availability now where you can go and get these single origin chocolates that don't have to be roasted as long, and they can be roasted in such a way that it's more specific to, like, ensuring that the chocolate maintains its unique character based on where it was grown and, you know, its particular circumstances, which I think is cool. I'm not a huge, like, chocolate eater, honestly, but it's something, at least a very recognizable touch point, that, you know, like, I know what chocolate tastes like and what I'm familiar with it. And so it would be interesting to try that out, right? And do on stream and talk about these different chocolates. Narender, I see you. Don't make me actually show who's in charge here and time your ass out. We're having a good time, but you don't need to get too fussy. I see that you have made a video. I will check that later. Ooh, meat. We gotta go this way. We gotta go get that throat. Because apparently, Hecate is in fact the throat goat, as they say. As the kids say these days, you know. Gross. That is just a throat cast over a stick. Increases attack damage for 10 seconds. Interesting. Oh yeah, I forget that you can just go do that. I know. Hecate looking for the throat. Hecate apparently known for the throat. Whoop. Narender. One more unnecessary outburst and I will time you out. Or maybe because I can't be bothered, I'll have Kappa do it. Kappa! Are you there and on standby? Keep an eye on the rabble. Not yet. None can say that I am not a magnanimous god. I give several chances, depending on the circumstances. No need to point and laugh yet. Should the circumstance arise, then yes, pointing and laughing will be allowed. Oh Lord, do I need to make a sound alert for, like, pointing and laugh? Is that too cruel? Is it too cruel if I make a point and laugh sound alert? I don't think so, I'll be honest. We all know that there are plenty of times that the rabble arrives and must be cast out. You see, Narender, now I'm starting to think you want to get yeeted. And as much as I don't like giving people what they want, I do like giving me what I want more. Come here, you ass. There we go. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Well, into the corner you go for 30 minutes. All right, now you all have permission to point and laugh. Is this me making a toxic community? Is this how it starts? Now remember, everyone, we only point and laugh at those who deserve it. That's important. We don't point and laugh at those weaker than ourselves. Only those stupider than ourselves. And we always make sure that they deserve it first. All right, that's pretty good. The fail's pretty good too. It's not pointing and laughing, but it's pretty good. See, and that's an important lesson for everyone. Remember, even though some people are asking to be punished for attention, when you're a streamer, what you get to do is simply remove them. And removing them might be them thinking they get attention, but ultimately, we no longer have to listen to them. So that is, in the end, a win. And I have a sinking suspicion Narender isn't yet gone. That's true. Kappa was really sleeping on the job. And I'll be honest, the thing is, I don't hate having a friendly, antagonistic relationship with some in chat. I don't mind that. It's okay. I really don't mean ill will towards some folks who are like that, who get a kick out of it, who like a little bit of trolling. I don't hate it. That's not the worst thing. Yeah, I'll dock her pay. Her pay from $0 all the way down to $0. Because I do think having a bit of banter in chat can be fun. And I always hold the power that if somebody gets too out of hand, they'll simply be banned. But not yet for Narender. Narender simply has to be in the corner for 30 minutes. It's true. It was funny. It was taken a little too far, and that's fine. Perhaps they shall learn. Perhaps they shan't. It is no skin off my back. Either they get to hang out and still have fun, or eventually they'll simply be hidden from chat. And that's fine. I am not a, you know, the wilting rose sort of streamer who, like, doesn't know what to do and, oh god, chat's unruly, what will I do? I don't know. They're here. What can I don't know if I want to ban them. I'm scared. That ain't me, fam. If you annoy me, I will eject you. I mean, you've all seen it. We have the random ass hats who come in and immediately say something stupid and are simply evaporated from chat instantaneously. A zealous stagger. Well, yeah, you missed the show there, Kappa. It was your time to shine. But it's fine. Fine. I had to give them a little timeout. Well, the thing is my guesstimation is that they are likely young, or at least much younger than I, right? And perhaps this can be a formative experience. Perhaps it will be stacked upon their life experience, and they will take grains of knowledge of how to socialize appropriately. Being a little goofy goober, A-okay. But you gotta read the room, keep track of your crowd, see how people are responding, and know when to quit. It's just the way it is. Maybe now they will know a little more accurately when it's time to quit. And that's fine. I don't mind being not the streaming daddy, because that's really not my style. But maybe I can be your streaming uncle who actually teaches you weird shit. 'Cause honestly, what am I if not your weird streaming uncle? Ow. Ah. Whoa. I thought you guys were dead. Yeah, you damn frog. I hate these guys that just summon and bail. Can we just have a knockdown drag out where I kill you very fast? Well, and the other thing is, I actually really do enjoy a well-executed meme account like that. You know, specifically tailored to a game or, you know, whatever. Or if you've been, you know, keeping an eye on the HoloLive fandom for a long time, there was the ever famous what was the whole name? Something Mike Tyson's asshole, which was a really funny username, by the way. They would go and hang out and super chat a lot of the Japanese HoloLive streamers, so that, you know, they would say the name, not realizing what it was or what it meant, and it was just really funny. Largely harmless goofs, you know. I think that shit's so funny. Aw, Marin yells and Priestess, why are you fighting? Cut that shit out. Break it up. Stop that, you yahoos. Hold on. Now I have to look up the full name of the Mike Tyson. Hold on. Okay. HoloLive Mike Tyson's asshole. What was the actual name? Oh yeah. The name was Eating Mike Tyson's Asshole. That was the whole name. And God, was it funny. I don't know where Priestess is tonight. Who knows? Priestess is on campus now. I expect at any point in time, Priestess could be making wonderful college memories with, you know, friends, neighbors, nemesis, you know, whatever. It is sad for all of us, but everyone should take every opportunity they have to. Well, that's true. She is also writing. Take every opportunity to live their life to the fullest and unironically touch grass and shit. See their friends. Do exciting things. But then come back here later. Tell us about it. That's the important part. Always come back and tell us about it. I expect a full report. What do we got back in work and worship? Industrious? Work speed? Yeah, sure. Get your asses to work. You know, the other advantage of Phantom, you get like at least a 1 month pass of not touching grass for that. You absolutely can use that as an excuse to eschew the thought of touching grass. You had yourself a bit of a time. Ooh, a 7-day cruise. You know, I have always been pretty reluctant to go on a cruise. We do a lot of vacationing, but I don't know, cruises have always kind of like put me off a little bit. Like, I just feel like there's so much that could go wrong. And I don't know. I am... The one thing that I really do like the idea of about a cruise, and honestly, I just would like to get that experience more in, like, regular resorts and stuff, more locally, is the all-inclusive nature of it, where you just go and you just, like, do not worry, you just do whatever, you're not, like, worrying about paying, you're, like, you're on board and, like, checked in. Like, that's... I do find that to be very appealing. But one, I'm very prone to motion sickness, so I don't know if an ocean-going vessel is gonna be the best bet for me. But then, like, I did get Hecate sandwich. And I got Hecate's throat back, too. Hecate is once again the throat goat. Oh, you work on the ocean in summer. Honduras, Belize, and Cancun. Those, I have never been to any of them. My wife really wants to go to Cancun. So the thing about a lot of those is another reason why cruises aren't quite my thing. A lot of those, like, don't appeal to what I enjoy most about vacations. My wife really wants to go to, like, Cancun or a cruise because my wife would never be happier than to simply go to a beach and lay on the beach, turn into a lobster in the sun, and, like, just have beach time 24/7 for an extended period of time. Like, that's her favorite thing. I get super bored. The visual complexity of my model is a microcosm of the complexity I like to, like, partake in at any given point in time. I need constant stimulation. I want activity. I want games. I want, like, stuff. And so beaches are not my favorite thing. And so that, like, I don't just go poolside. I don't go vibe. Like, it's not my jam. My wife really likes that sort of thing. And so those wonderful tropical places that you are going to, Whitney, I hope you have a wonderful time at them, as I know I would have much less of a wonderful time. Exactly, like, you've seen a wave, you've seen them all. Like, it's fun to go for a little bit, take a dip, walk around, see what you see, sit down. But, like 2 hours, and I'm like, all right, I would like something new to interest me. But like, I get that that's not everybody's experience. Some people really love to actually get the chance to sit down and relax. Ooh, tequila and dolphins. Oh, that's cool. You gonna go swim with the dolphins? I bet that'll be awesome. That will be very cool. Campfires are fun. We do like camping. We haven't gone in a while. Actually, some of the best times I had camping were actually when we were younger and much poorer. We had much less money when we were younger. We would still try to vacation. We'd have to drive everywhere. And so we would occasionally do drives to pretty distant places in the country. And to make it not totally miserable, we would usually try to split it up over 2 days. But we didn't really have money to stay at a hotel, because that's just, you know, that much more money. Because we'd usually be going to visit family so that we could stay with them, because, you know, money. And so instead of getting a hotel, we would find a campground along the way and tent camp overnight, and then start the drive again the next day, which of course was a little bit of a pain because that meant we had to pack a tent and stuff alongside all of the rest of our stuff. But it was really fun. You get to stay in a lot of really interesting places when you do that. We stayed at a beautiful campsite in West Virginia one time, and it was really, really, really lovely. So that was very cool. I would gladly do that again. Cap us off to shower. As far as favorite camping food, honestly, I tend to be pretty basic with the camping food. Like, I like a good fire roasted hot dog, a nice ooh, hey, one of these guys, campfire s'more, you know, s'mores, neat. Good, like, fire roasted potatoes is good too. You know, the Minecraft shit. Now, what's this one say? Great ones. I find fragments of your power across these vast lands. The blades once gripped by your mighty fists. The tears once fallen from your all-seeing eyes. The ichor that runs through the very veins of the earth. I seek your understanding. I prostrate myself before you. I vow that those who will not serve in their life will serve with their death instead. Oh, fish over the fire. Yeah. So that's something that I usually wouldn't end up doing, largely because I'm not much of a fisher. Like, I don't... Again, fishing requires, like, patience and sitting and not doing a whole lot and then catching fish. So I would usually not be catching fresh fish, but, like, oh yeah, man, getting a fresh fish, throwing that shit on the fire, it's a good time. My dad always loved fishing, though. He fished a lot. More than throwing it on the campfire, though, we would usually do fish fries. That was our method of cooking of choice for fish. That's just a finger in a bag. Oh, summons 2 demons to assist. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Look at these little guys. Look at the goobers. Thanks, Whitney. Taking notes. Oh, that's right. We can talk about that before I derail the conversation. Yeah, foraging. I haven't done much foraging, like, across the board. One thing that I did used to do with my family, which I haven't had the opportunity to do in a long time, was looking for morel mushrooms. I don't know if anybody is familiar with morel mushrooms, but one, morel mushrooms are delicious. And two, they're quite identifiable, which makes them a really good like beginner foragers food to look for out and about. They're just a really recognizable mushroom. They do have like one poisonous look-alike, but it's really easy to tell them apart as long as you like look it up and you see the difference. It's very recognizable. I'm sorry, secret outfit discovered. What the hell just happened? Oh, armor. Neat. Dude, s'mores are so good. Didn't enjoy the mushroom picking? Well, the thing about mushroom picking is, honestly, it's actually probably somewhat similar to fishing in the sense that the enjoyment thereof is very dependent on the success you find. So, like, if you go and you have shit luck, nobody's having fun. Like, that sucks ass. But if you actually find a bunch of stuff, it's very satisfying. Let's rescue this Yahoo. Ah, yes, we need to remake Phantom. That's who we need. And so that's the thing about that. Ah, I see. Yeah, so, well, and that kind of makes sense. Like, that's one of the reasons that I prefer mushroom hunting over something like fishing, because I like that at least you're moving around, you can see new sights as you look, you can come across more and interesting things, right? But yes, if hiking through the woods isn't what you want to do, then you're not going to have a great time, and fishing would likely be far more enjoyable.
Ooh, kushiniki. Oh, don't.
Oh, what a voice. Ooh, gotta go to the question mark. Yeah, so that's really the only, like, food foraging I've done is searching for mushrooms. And they're good. They're worthwhile finding. Absolutely delicious. Hello, bro. Oh yeah. On the subject of killer mosquitoes, so it wasn't in rooms without using curses. Okay, I can make that happen. So it hadn't been in Florida, but as I mentioned, on that same trip, actually, where I mentioned camping in West Virginia, we then continued on all the way to the Outer Banks, which is in the coast in North Carolina, South Carolina, one of the Carolinas. And so, you know, we had taken our camping stuff, and so we had one night where we were ferried out to an island, where a small island by, like, living on islands standards, but, like, a big island when it's just the universe of small land masses in the water that you can, like, get on. And so it was like, you know, one road, a bunch of beaches, and this teeny tiny town. And so we went out there, and we were going to set up camp on one of the beaches. So, like, one of the beaches is a campground. People go out there, and then you tent camp on the beaches on this tiny island. Then you go to town. We had dinner. An incredible dinner, by the way. I digress, though. On the subject of mosquitoes, so we were camping on that beach, and I have never had to deal with larger mosquitoes than we did that night. These mosquitoes were gargantuan and really numerous. Like, we got bit up so much that in the morning when we got up, like, it looked like I had gotten poison ivy on my legs because there were so many mosquito bites. If you've ever seen poison ivy rash, it's like a mini numerous red bumps tightly packed together. Like, I had so many mosquito bites. It was horrific. Like, I don't know how much blood I must have lost that night to these goddamn mosquitoes, but probably as much as you would donate in a normal round. It was ridiculous. Yeah, so those were definitely the worst mosquitoes I have ever dealt with. So yeah, I imagine they're not too dissimilar to the Florida variety. It's the freaking beachside, oceanside mosquitoes are like maniacs, man. They are some vile sorts. Yeah, poison ivy sucks. I have had poison ivy before for sure. Not a fun time. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Assuming you're allergic to it. Not everybody is allergic to poison ivy, but would not recommend. I've completed the challenge. What should I get? It's a crystal rock. Thanks, bro. However, changing subject, jumping back to a previous, well, very tangential to a previous topic. Well, the thing is, all right, you've distracted me again. You've found my secret that if you continue talking about something, I feel compelled to continue responding and answering questions or whatever. It's a thing. Normally, I'm not bothered by bugs very much. And that was what was so, irritating about that camping trip, because most of the time, it was a whole thing in, Australia. My wife kept complaining that the mosquitoes just loved her sweet American blood, and they were all over her, and, most times mosquitoes do not give a shit about me. Are you okay? This guy's freaking out. You good? Sir? Sir? Hello? Are you okay? He's fine. He's probably fine. Yeah, they normally don't bother me. So I doubt I have a rare blood type. Those mosquitoes on that island were just hungry as shit. That's really what it comes down to. They was just real hungry. Ow. Wow. I hate those spiky little bastards. We have a lot of bats around us, but they never bother anything. They just keep to themselves, so I don't worry too much about them. I think I would like this. Yes. Yeah. But now, back to the thing I was going to say. So, going all the way back to when we were talking about Kappa's pay and the fact that it's none. I was going to comment about channel monetization, which I have like two things to say on channel monetization. One, I have a strong annoyance, and two, I have a lot of gratitude. So there are the two aspects to channel monetization. So one, I start off being kind of frustrated with how hard a time I'm having on YouTube getting the base monetization. And that's largely because I'm having a really hard time getting subscribers. I don't know exactly what I should be doing differently to get people to like ever even click on my videos or get YouTube to put them in front of more people. Well, I vaguely know some things, but at the moment I have limited options to deal with it. But that being said, I occasionally see people on Twitter who like post up their screenshots of like their tracker for like progress towards monetization and stuff. And it's always kind of amazing to me how different my circumstance seems to be than the typical experience of people struggling with monetization. So most of the people I see who are like, oh, I'm working on monetization, I'm getting close or whatever, usually show their screenshot to see that they have like all of the subscribers they need. They're like, 680 subscribers or whatever. Because base monetization is at 500 subscribers, plus another thing. So they like have their 500, that bounced and is annoying. They have their 500 subscribers, but they can't meet the other one, which is you have to get 3,000 total public view hours on your channel. And I see a lot of times people are struggling with getting their view hours up. And they're like, well, I've got my subscribers and just can't get the view hours. Which I always found weird because it's actually quite different to my circumstance that I find myself in. Because I can't get my subs up, but I'm actually already over 2/3 of the way for my public view hours. So I'm over 2,000 public view hours on my channel in the last year, which, I mean, is most of the time that I've been on YouTube. But, however, as you can, notice from my visible subscriber count, I am not 2/3 of the way to my sub goal, right, of 500. Which, of course, brings me to the second point where I said I have a lot of gratitude, because it's like the fact that you all show up quite regularly to actually watch. I have a very high ratio of number of people who actually show up and watch as compared to people who subscribe. So I'm very thankful for all of you for coming by and having a good time and like hanging out and actually watching my shit, because you really helped me to feel far more accomplished than, my sub count would seem to indicate. Exactly. We're really going with a quality over quantity situation here. Unfortunately, I need a particular quantity at least to get monetization. And I say monetization, but all I actually want, I want the partial monetization, which would get me memberships and super chats. I don't think I'm going to monetize past that to get like ad revenue and stuff. I don't really want to have ads on the channel if I can avoid it. I don't know if I end up with ads right now. I guess that's a question. Do you guys ever get ads on the channel? Because if you do, then I might as well monetize the ads for myself rather than giving all of that monetization to YouTube. I don't really know how that relates to, you know, like my stuff on streams. I know way less about the way ads work on YouTube for streamers than I used to know on Twitch. When I was on Twitch, I knew all of that shit. But YouTube, I don't know. Yeah, so far we have no ads, and I don't really want to activate AdSense to, like, add ads. I don't really want ads on my channel. That seems like it would be annoying. Ads suck balls, so I would rather avoid ads. But I would like to get the memberships and the super chats, largely because I would like the emotes. I think I get emotes when I do that. I want my emotes back. I made them for Twitch. Now I want them. Hecate just wanted to say, okay. Well, apparently Hecate, like, loves me now. Oh, Marinyella's just beat the shit out of Priestess again. Well, yeah, I am an AI of the people. That's one of those things that I am fortunate in, is the fact that I have a supporting job. I really am not trying to make this like a full-time gig. It would have to be a remarkably unexpected circumstance for me to be in a position to be like, yeah, I'm gonna make streaming like a thing. Like, good God. Well, actually, Whitney, it's funny that you should say that, because I have seen a marked uptick in subscribers since I started playing Cult of the Lamb. Like, it has been quite successful in comparison to most of my streams in pulling in new subscribers. Which is, like, numerically speaking, one of the things that I actually kind of always like to talk about, I don't, you know, maybe this is why nobody likes to show up or whatever, aside from you lot, but I like talking about the nuts and bolts of streaming, because that's the hobby I'm partaking in. I like playing games, I like hanging out, but also, like, you know, streaming is part of the hobby. And so yeah, so in the last month, I have gained, I think the number is 14 followers, which is way up from the last few months. Because I think the, like, couple months prior to that, I had gotten, like, maybe 4 or 5. So Cult of the Lamb has been doing really well. And as you mentioned that, Whitney, I had a plan for a game to play after this. I was going to play Lunacid. But, as you might expect, based on the fact that I bet you've not heard of Lunacid, aside from the fact that I mentioned it previously, I can't imagine that's going to pull in a lot of numbers. So I really was thinking about going to play Hollow Knight, because it is a game that I've got on my list to play. I do think it has a lot of the loyal viewers, and it kind of has quite a bit of similarity with Cult of the Lamb, I feel like. Like, people who enjoy Cult of the Lamb are likely to also enjoy watching Hollow Knight. And I think there's value in trying to keep a little bit of that consistency, because while I will always be a variety streamer, I feel like it might be helpful to sort of ease people into the random shit that I play, right? So, like, if I hook them on a game they care about, and Sandwich, I think you showed up for Cult of the Lamb. I hooked you with a game you cared about and liked, assumedly, unless you came on over here randomly. So I gotta ease you into my random shit by playing another game that's kind of similar that you also probably like, and then you're invested. You're emotionally invested. So then I can play something random, and you still might show up. So that's the trick, right? Like, well, Jesus. Well, the main reason, Phantom, is that's a shit ton of work. And in all honesty, a big reason why I don't I would not personally want to make something like Neurosama. Neurosama is cool, don't get me wrong. But I personally would not watch Neurosama. Vidal, the turtle guy, Vidal does a really good job of making that channel interesting with his presence. So I think he's doing a good job at making meaningful content. But if there was ever like a straight AI like content creator or generator, I personally wouldn't watch it because I don't care what they say. Also, this is a sick place for me to stand because now the black background is emanating off me, and that looks great. So, like, AI like that, large language model stuff, I just don't give a shit what they say, is the thing. The fact that I know they are soulless, and I know roughly how large language model systems work, like, they are nothing but a data regurgitator. All they do is mix things up based on prompts. There is no emotion, there is no meaning, there is no heart, there is no soul. I do not care what they have to say. I don't find it interesting. Beyond the sort of, like, it's very similar to me to things like random generation in games. So there is a certain enjoyment to be had running around a vanilla Minecraft world, seeing some of the generation and being like, huh, that's curious. That's neat that that's a thing that was created. And you can like be like, that's neat. I get it. That's cool. But then if you keep exploring, I know, right, Whitney? It was quite stylish. If you keep exploring, you start to understand the random system that is constructing this world, and it loses its wonder in a lot of ways, right? Because it's like, yeah, that's roughly the way these sorts of things get created in a random system. Similarly, large language models and their outputs are, in a sense, predictable. Like, you understand the underlying, like, data going into it, and it's just like, okay, I get it. It's cool for a little bit to be like, wow, what a wild interaction that was. But then, like, there's no wit to that's a good way to put it. Like, sometimes Neurosama says wild shit and it's kind of funny, but there's no actual wit to it, right? There's no heart behind it that was trying to say something or coming up with it on the fly. I know how the algorithm works on the back end. I understand, like, how it gets to an answer. I'm like, it's cool from a tech standpoint, but I don't find it entertaining to watch, like, as an entertainer, because it just doesn't have like a real history to talk about, right? It doesn't have a consciousness to interact with and change and be changed by, right? So that's kind of my thing about a lot of that AI generation. It's like, one, there's the ethical concerns of, like, the effects it has on various industries and stuff. That's more about the art generation. But, like, I've done a stream in the past about AI Dungeon, which I think is really funny. It's funny to sit down with for an afternoon and, like, chuckle at the wild shit it responds to in telling a story. But after that, it's like, okay, I don't need another round of that. I get it. But yeah, that's all that topic. I think I don't want to say that in any way to disparage Vidal, though, because what he has done is very cool. It's very difficult. It's very complicated. And the way he brings his personality to the channel elevates what he does. So, like, I don't want to disparage Vidal at all for Neurosama, because I think it's very cool. when it started and it was just Nero-sama alone on screen, like, talking, that I found boring. But Vedal is fun. Because in some ways, with Vedal around, it's almost like an old puppetry show, ventriloquism. Except, you know, he's not doing the ventriloquism directly with the puppet. It's like, it's a little bit of a, you know, playing off each other style with the puppet has something resembling a mind of its own. And I think he's very good at that, so. I will say that. Yeah, like, there's so many potential problems with the AI generation stuff. Because, like what you said, like with singers, like you can just replace them. Like, that's not ideal, right? Like, because the thing is I now have enough hours of just talking on the internet, right? Like, someone could definitely scrape enough of my voice to produce a voice model of me. And, like, so what? Then they just, like, I'm not a voice actor, but, you know, like, if I was, then they could just replace me and have the AI do it. Like, that's not really a good way for society to function, is really what it is. And, oh boy, I don't know if I want to keep rolling down that topic, because we're going to get me doing rants about freaking capitalism bad and shit. You're going to have to get me on a socialist tear again. I'd rather not, just because, well, you know, it's certainly one of my larger rants, and I don't know if it's that popular to listen to a weird, brightly colored VTuber on the internet ramble on about the ills of capitalism and the failings of society. I don't know about that one. Especially while I play Cult of the Lamb, creating the least equal society imaginable. Well, good. See, that's the thing about that I do like about the sort of slow build of community members here, right? Like, we build up slowly to people who, like, come back and hang out. Is like, we avoid a lot of people who would not vibe with the overarching attitudes. And yes, Phantom, I know, but, like, the thing about capitalism bad and socialism talk is that, like, that can get real heated real quick with people, and I guess, you know, it's a good way for me to weed out the dumbasses from chat, or at least the deluded. Let's say the deluded. They're not dumbasses necessarily, but they are likely to be deluded as to... What? Naturally obedient? Oh, okay. That sounds like Phantom. I thought, because it was like a sheep, I thought it might have been a benefit to being sacrificed, and then I was like, it's perfect for Phantom. Phantom, you still good with being the white deer? I think that had been your form for some time. I started giving you face paint. I don't remember if you got paint. Yeah, they're not necessarily... Some of them are dumbasses, let's be honest. Some are dumbasses. But some of them are simply... They've just bought the propaganda shit, so... That's just an issue. Here, we'll give you a nice Nice grass necklace. And we can't blame all of them, especially when they're younger, because I certainly was convinced of some dumbass shit when I was younger. Did not get over that until I was much older. Shaped up. Stop being quite such a dickhead. Yeah, that's right. Phantom has risen again. See, I'm not totally sold on anarchy functioning. But ultimately, it doesn't actually, like, matter if things like socialism or anarchy, like, actually work, because I am of the stance that we need to be taking at least some degrees of steps towards those things, because what we have now sucks dick, and there are many things out of those that would be superior. So, like, let's just start doing superior things now, and, you know, if we find we can stomach a little more socialism or anarchy down the line, well, then we'll work on that. But, like, for now, we just need to be a little less, evil capitalism, mostly. Like, I don't know, maybe just, like, a little less compelling people to die for the productivity shit. I don't know, but maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, as a treat. You get to continue living just a bit, as a treat. Just for now. Absolutely. Well, and that's that's a huge part of the shift that I think generally needs to happen, like the 4-day work week, for instance. And what obviously kind of leans towards socialism, right? Because the issue is that over the last many decades, right, productivity and efficiency has gone through the roof. Like, everybody is so much more efficient and so much work is being done to sort of, you know, function as a society or as a planet or whatever. However, the benefits derived from all of that productivity has gone very exclusively to the owning class, right? God damn it, Whitney, you got me on my screen. Damn it! Well, here we go. You asked for it. Right, so all of the benefits have gone to a very particular location, which is the owning class. And, like, that's the fundamental shift that I think simply needs to occur. We need to stop believing that, like, we need to recognize that there are benefits to all of these increases to productivity, and that not everyone is sharing equally in those, like, productivity and efficiency increases. That's one of the big problems out of generative AI, right? Like, that's why everybody has a problem with it, because it's like, oh yeah, we can increase productivity. Like, yeah, we can get more stuff done. But what happens because more stuff done? It's not that the people who were doing those tasks before now get to do less of them more efficiently and continue to get paid. It's that a shit ton of them get fired, and the generative AI is used to fill that gap so that the wealthy can simply continue to, you know, generate the same amount of wealth or more while paying people to do the work less. So that's not fair. Like, in the non-childish use of that word, right? Like, not the whiny, but it's not fair, but like in actual, that is an unjust way for that, like, benefit, that societal benefit, to be shared. So we have to do better at sharing that, you know, societal benefit of increased efficiency. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. What that looks like, of course, I'm not done. I said that like I was going to be done, and now I'm not done. And I'm aimlessly wandering around my cult farm, rambling about... Old man yells at clouds right now. I'm sorry. And so it's like... some obvious ways, right, that we could improve society in general that would help build towards that idea, right? Obvious choice in America. How about we have universal health care paid for by the ultra wealthy? Because, yes, let's tax the shit out of them like we did back in the 1950s when apparently all of the conservatives thinks is the glory days of the U.S. And yeah, it was, because the U.S. could pay for things because we taxed the shit out of the rich people. Wow, amazing. And now we stop taxing the shit out of the rich people, and suddenly we don't have any money to do anything. Huh. Remarkable. Well, see, that's the thing, Phantom. Free healthcare does not take too long when you correctly fund the healthcare. Because, so that's... Let's talk about the healthcare system. I'm sorry. I know it's not fun. I know that's entirely possible, but the thing is people like to compare American healthcare to the free healthcares and like, oh, it takes longer. And it is ultimately a lie that it takes longer. It's simply a different system of prioritization. So, yeah, so Canada, places like that where everyone gets universal healthcare, they prioritize on severity, right? So that's their method of prioritization. The US prioritizes based on those who can pay. So what that means is in places like Canada, everybody might wait a little bit, which again could be resolved by simply funding the system better and having more doctors. You know, again, tax the shit out of the rich. But in America, how that presents itself is those who can pay get treated immediately. However, there's a shit ton of people who can't pay, and so they are functionally removed from the queue and from the system, right? Yeah, America can be faster because they're fundamentally serving less people because there's a massive swath of people who simply can't get healthcare and they are simply left to die. Like that's the alternative. That's the hidden wait period. It's all of the people who you see the numbers in Canada of like, oh, I had to wait 4 months to get this surgery, right? In America, you get people who then are like, oh, I got that surgery only after 1 month, but they disregard the 1.5 years that American had to wait because they were saving up money so they could pay for it. That number is not properly tracked when they do these studies. They're like, well, America waited 1 month, Canada waited 4. No, bitch. America waited freaking 19 months because this freaking motherfucker had to save and scrimp pennies and hope they did not die before they got there. Like, it is fundamentally flawed and horrific of a system. And yes, it does suck that people have to wait to get, like, x-rays for a day and elective surgeries. The problem, of course, could be fixed by funding it better, taxing the shit out of the wealthy, and doubling the number of doctors. But I digress. That is still a less heartless and ruthless system than America's, where those with money get to feel like they're on the top of the world, and those without money simply perish. It's horrible and infuriating. Now, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I can't be mad about that forever. It will make a shitty stream. Let's go back to funny animals being condemned to die to existential horrors. Ooh, nothing gets me heated like that shit. Ooh boy. You've triggered my trap card on that one. Good God. All right, let's go to a dungeon and beat the shit out of something for a little while before I get so tilted that I freaking get myself demonetized permanently on YouTube. Ooh boy. Okay, we're supposed to find somebody in Anora. Let's go do that, I suppose. No. It's fine. We're all here for it. Everybody loves when I go off. Yeah, and I don't mean to sort of diminish your experiences, Phantom, right? Like, there are issues with the universal healthcare system, but I really, truly do believe that it largely comes down to every time these get implemented, suddenly it becomes a budget line item for the government where they feel they need to scrimp and save, and they're like, well, we'll just take a few bucks out of the healthcare system. We'll take a few bucks out of the healthcare system. And they just don't fund it properly. Because they could just make the system better by literally putting money into it. They could just fix it. That's not the turkeys, that's the axolotls, but I still love them. I sure do love them. Ah. Well, yes. Yes. That is, of course, its own problem of, you know, racism in all kinds of systems, right? Healthcare being an obvious and forefront one where people just get treated like freaking... I mean, we're here. We all know my failing is that I can't help but be compelled to respond. No, that sucks. And it's like, you are not by any means alone in that experience. Like, racism, sexism, all that bullshit that just, like, exists in the healthcare system, exists in all of the systems. Like, God, it's so frustrating to me. Well, and I say that from a place of massive privilege because, like, spoiler alert, at the back end of this thing, I am, like, a white guy, so I am privileged enough to be simply frustrated at that from a, you know, an observer's viewpoint, right? Like, I get to look in saying, wow, that really sucks ass and we should try to do something better about it, but, like, not having to be subjected to it, like, myself. So I recognize that that's enormously privileged, but, like, I definitely see that it exists and sucks ass. And, like, could we please not do that? Like, Jesus Christ, how hard is this? Anyway, Ancient Tablet 3s. Simple things, silly almost. Creatures seek protection in my shadow. Pour faith into my soul, and by their devotion I am changed. I was like them once. Yeah, healthcare, Man, what an irritating, sticky situation that I'm like, how do you get people to stop being jackass? Well, okay, I actually do kind of know, and it's to get people, like, exposed to people different from them. Because it's, time after time, it's shown that people who have an opportunity to become, like, familiar with other customs, to interact with them normally, then are able to see that, like, oh, yeah, they're pretty much just people like us. Like, yeah, they're just people, you dumbasses. And it's all of this isolationist bullshit that happens. People in the rural areas. I don't know. I have no explanation for doctors, honestly. I don't know what the hell is their problem. They had to go to college. College is full of different people. Like, I mean, like, the doctoring, there's like a ton of Indians in the medical field. Like, how can you not be exposed to them and be familiar with them and, like, not be an ass about it? It's just, I don't know. It's very frustrating to me. People are people. Let's just stick to that, shall we? Oh, man. I'm so tilted, I'm playing like shit. I hope, well, presumably by the fact that you've all remained here, I hope that I can at least build a place where people don't feel... I mean, it's the internet, so you get to hide a lot of information if you so desire. But I hope that I come off as, like, broadly accepting, because I've got that thing where I've been told people appreciate it. I am accepting through apathy. I simply do not give a shit what people are or whatever. Like, I had a friend who just appreciated I have an enormous apathy for whatever they wanted to identify with. So I had a transgender friend, and she was just like, I love that you just don't care. And I was like, I just don't care. I do not have enough time in my life to give a shit, like, what people's sexuality is, or what gender, well, to be frank, I'm a gender abolitionist, so I really don't give a shit what gender people identify as. It's just like, I can't be bothered. Why would I care? I can't care. I don't care what you are. Like, I got my own shit. Well, I appreciate that a lot. I find that baffling when you've said it before, and I remember it very clearly, and I am baffled by the idea that I would help anybody through tough times, but I'm glad that I did. Oh, good, a heart, because I'm playing like shit. Give me them hearts. See, that's the thing, Phantom. That's kind of my thing. I think we need a few more people who are like, I identify as a misanthrope. Like, I hate everybody. Or another way that I've said it, I generally like persons, but boy do I hate people. So, like, it doesn't take long for somebody to like, you know, show up, be an individual, and be like, yeah, you're okay. Like, you pass the vibe check. A-okay. We're good. But if you're part of the, like, nameless rabble, like, you're still a people, nah, man, you don't get any sort of slack. That's why the dumbasses that roll into chat, we just give them the old yeet, because they show up immediately, are like, nah, I don't give a shit about you. You gotta go. But yeah, Freaking equality through apathy in my book. I just don't care. Well, and then of course, like, even more than that. So that's kind of where I started at, right? Was like equality through apathy. I just didn't care, so everybody's cool. Then why do I always have an axe? What is the deal with that? I just realized, why can I not get anything but an axe to start? I hate the axe. No wonder I'm dying. Then beyond that, I started to care more about sort of like society in general. Really, I got older and cared about politics more. I guess that's what happened. You get old, you care more. And so, wow, 50% less fervor, 1.5 second cooldown to fill. Let's do the less fervor. And then I got to, you know, a lot more like logic-based reasonings for equality, essentially. Like, I guess you could consider it like recognizing how very illogical and irrational it is to be like, well, to care like that somebody is different than you or allegedly different than you. Like, I just got to the point where that doesn't make sense. So now I have, you know, like a logical disagreement with those stances rather than simply being like too apathetic to care. Coming at it from multiple sides. Well, and it's essentially those sorts of positions that got me to the point where I started including the pride flags down there. I was like, yeah, time to, you know, help people feel more comfortable in stream. And honestly, more so why I keep the pride flags up. So I started having them up for Pride Month last year. And then I just kind of kept them. But more than making people comfortable, my goal is to make assholes uncomfortable so they simply go away. Like, that's kind of why I have it there. Because if you are bigoted in some fashion, 99.9% of the time, you are just largely an asshole. And I don't really want you here. So, that's what those are for. The bigots show up, they're like, ew, gross. Some kind of a libtard. And then they bail, and I'm like, yes, another bullet dodged. Thank you for the blunderbuss again. Maybe that's what's impacting my subscriber count. Do I only get assholes to show up? I guess I don't want to do that. Assholes show up, they're like, ew, gross, and then they leave. Damn it. My lack of catchy thumbnails is probably detrimental as well, but God, if I can't, I hate thumbnail making. As you have probably noticed by the fact that I simply have a straightforward system of making consistent thumbnails, because I hate doing it. Yeah, Whitney, the South is a crazy place right now. Hell yeah, I watch Spaceballs. What a far more lighthearted subject. Thank you, Phantom. I love Mel Brooks movies, man. Spaceballs is hilarious. Robin Hood, Men in Tights is hilarious. Yeah, Phantom, but see, you're the right kind of asshole. Like me. Like I said earlier, it's okay to be, well, it's okay to point and laugh when they deserve it. You can put that on a t-shirt. Boy, is this gonna be my legacy? Will you idiot stop dying? Whitney, you just freaking kicked the bucket again. How dare you? Unbelievable. I didn't give you permission to die. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I think I'll take this. Oh, yeah, could be Phantom. Certainly not. Thank you, as long as you know, Whitney. Man, I need some help. Oh, that's the boss. We don't want to go there just yet. We want to see what else we can get. Ideally, some freaking health. Although we did the quest we came in here for, so it doesn't really matter if we end up kicked out. We did the thing we came for. Health? No. Why is this one a heart that's following me? Are you healing me? If not, I don't... Why are you shaped like a heart? You're so not helpful. Man, that's good stuff. But yeah, freaking Mel Brooks movies, man. I loved Spaceballs. Yeah, Men in Tights. I'm trying to think of what my favorite Mel Brooks movie might be. Honestly, it might be Robin Hood Men in Tights. I think that might be my favorite Mel Brooks movie. So it's just like, I don't know. It just hits so right in a lot of aspects. Woo, that's a lot of projectiles. Damn, I can use a lot of those. Ah, yeah. So horror movies are very similar for me to horror games. I watch them. The thing is they don't really frighten me very much. So I can enjoy some of them, but some of them I'm just like, okay. I have not seen Idle Hands. I don't think I even know what that is. I haven't heard of it. My wife actually gets really annoyed because if I ruin a lot of horror movies because we'll be watching it and they'll be like, oh my lord, what is wrong with your faith? Oh, so many people had died. Oh, it's terrible. It's a problem. Oh, we're in crisis mode. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody wake up. Everybody wake up. Everybody wake up right this instant. We gotta fix the faith. I know, I woke you all up. You're very upset. I get it. Uh-huh, nobody's happy. I'm gonna fix that right freaking now. All right, Kappa, you get discipled and then we get 100 faith right out of the gate. Yep, great, brilliant. Now everybody feels better, yeah? Okay, you can all go back to sleep. I'm sorry for waking you up. Hold on. Somebody's dissenting, I think. Holy crap. I don't know how this got into such crisis. Yup, you are dissenting. Get your ass in prison. Re-educate that bastard. An album based off a horror movie. I don't think I've had the opportunity. What are you guys doing with all my gold? Cut that out. I like some metal. I don't like stuff that's too, like, straight screamy. Holy crap, it's a catastrophe over here. Jesus. The viscera. Oh, Lord. Oh, they're dying left and right. Oh, good God. It's a freaking crisis. Hold on, everybody in here. Boy, that turned into a huge mess, didn't it? And the silver scream. Interesting. Re-educate your ass. All right, well, that was quite quick that was resolved. What? Why are we still here? Hello? Can we stop? Hello? Can we stop talking to him? I'm trapped. I can't escape. Hold on. We'll go to the main menu. I just saved. It should be fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, okay, you're good. You can go. I thought it was gonna get me stuck there again for a second. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Somebody is sick. We can fix that. Man, this place got turned into a total mess after I'd left. What the heck happened? Jesus. We have so many old people again. Okay, hold on. Let's quickly resurrect somebody's ass. We need to bolster the numbers. Whitney, get your ass back out here. Oh, Phantom, you're just like... You're cooked, man. I don't know where the hell you ended up. But it ain't here. All right, we gotta keep the numbers up. All right, we got you too. Well, I mean, we do have a fresh Phantom. Phantom, you're always replaced by a brand new one. Because you keep getting sacrificed in ways that, like, don't allow you to come back. You're just thrown to the wolves constantly. Let me just... I wanna random up your look. Ooh, a capybara. I don't know if we have one. Yeah, there's always a new one of you wandering in town. Wow, you did it. Truly, you are without flaw. That's right, I am. Okay. Is everybody good? Like... Oh no, it's turned into a freaking mushroom farm again. Okay, let's see here. Let's hit him with the fast. I want you all to stop eating for a little while. Keeping you yahoos fed. Really getting on my nerves. Yes, you're all very unhappy. It's fine. Because we're going to turn around and we're going to ascend another Yahoo, and then you'll all feel better. Who do we got that's old? Mariniella's is old. All right, off you go, Mariniella's. Try to get you back soon enough. Off you go. Hey! Mariniella's did not turn into giblets. Just kidding. They turned into giblets. Damn it. I thought we were good, then we were certainly not good. For follower meat. Here, everybody, gather around for a good old dance party. Feel better. There we go. Easy faith. Oh, I see. So now whenever I get a level, I get a god tier. I was wondering what I'd get, because I have researched all of the buildings now. Here you go, I got you these. Okay, another one of these guys. Come on, Greg, keep hitting me with that good stuff. Eventually, I'm probably gonna come beat your ass, but for now, we're friends. Alright, I'm becoming less friendly as we go along, as you keep giving me this shitty stuff that I don't really care about. Come on now. Give me the immortality necklace. It's not even on the board. Not even an option. This is acceptable, I suppose. Another follower. It's a bunny. It's like a star bunny. Wild. Alright. Let's get in here to Anchor Deep. Claws. Okay, okay. We can work with that. Blast. That's fine, too. Take that. Take that. And that. Give me all your fish. All right, Phantom. Relax. Nobody's forcing you to be a rabbit. Oh, okay. All right. That was more enthusiasm than was intended. I got you. All right. We're all cool. We're good. Man, have you ever thought about how sort of funny that is? So, right, on the internet, there's the possibility of accidentally hitting caps lock, which is like universally interpreted as shouting, right? Like, you know, that it didn't used to be the case that you could accidentally shout at somebody. You'd have to like actually shout for that to happen. That didn't used to be the case. Now we're in a totally different time where you just accidentally yell, which I think is actually kind of funny. Free me, let me out. You know, and that's actually kind of similar to, Yelvis. Oh, well, no, but I can kind of, based on context, predict that that is perhaps a yelling Elvis, which is kind of funny. Damn it, stop your spiky nonsense. Well, so another one of those sort of things, right, where it's like, hey, people didn't used to accidentally yell at each other because how would you? I always thought it was interesting to think about. I don't remember where I first heard it. I feel like something mentioned it. It's not a random shower thought that came to me on my own, so I'm not gonna take credit for it. Okay, these guys are real freaking annoying. But they keep coming? Good God, leave me alone. I hate those little spiky bastards. Another sort of thing like that is the question, where are you? I mean, aside from like yelling in the woods, right? Where are you? But just like a casual question of, oh, where are you at? Is not something until like, was not really a meaningful question asked by really anyone until the invention of cell phones, essentially, right? Because like if you were talking to someone, they are there talking to you. Like you don't need to wonder where they are at. And then even with the advent of normal house phones, right? You could call and you wouldn't necessarily be that interested in where somebody's at because you called their house and they answered at the house. You know that they are there at the house. And so it wasn't until really, you know, cell phones came about where you would actually have to call somebody up and ask like, oh, hey, where are you at right now? Isn't that interesting to think about? How it's just like, how it's a very common interaction anymore, right? Of like trying to figure out where somebody's at to go see them or whatever. But like most of human history, figuring out where people were was not an activity done via direct communication. One of those weird things. Just like accidentally yelling. Wasn't a thing. Now it's a thing. Ah, damn it, I'm gonna die. Oh, that's not a thing to kill. Berries. Alright, give me something good. I need some, like, health and shit. No, don't look at that. No, stop it. Cut the grass. I'm gonna make it up, right? Got a lot of money. Gain an extra heart. Hell yeah. That'll keep me alive for now. Rolling damages. Love it. I'll take it. There, take that. Ooh, give me a card. Oh no, it's a health. That's good too. Laplace's dice. Okay, I guess that's fine. Why is this so long? Jeez. Relic. Question mark. Could go this way for a follower. We are a little short on followers. Yeah, let's do that. I really need the peeps. Thanks for the stone, I guess. I have a lot of stone. Does get me through this thing real quick. Oh. Burn down our village, please. I have nowhere to go. I don't even have to fight. That's fantastic. A Phantom 2? What do you need a Phantom 2 for? I mean, I have no problem with making a Phantom 2. Oh, you know what? Whatever happened to Chatbit follower? Did I ever bring one back? That's one I need to get back, too. Damn it, you old farts. Quit dying and Leshy stop caring. It's fine that people die. Don't need to be afraid. Just the Phantom Brigade. Well, I think I'll bring back Chatbit first. But if I end up with another one that I don't have a need to name, we'll make another Phantom. We'll start occupying extra Phantoms. The Sacrificial Brigade. We'll just make them a varying colored deer. Yeah, meat for the grinder, exactly. Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Give me them jellyfishies. Also tarot card. Wow, I killed the shit out of them. Do I want a sword? Option of ice pillars. Yeah, I'll take the sword. Hey, we found the tarot place. I need a beverage. I mean, we did have a conversation about healthcare. Or, I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh my god, is it because he said meat for the grinder and we were talking about ground up meat for the hospital diets? Yeah. Yep, all right. That is a connection I did not immediately draw because I just hear meat for the grinder and I kind of think of the saying rather than literally grinding meat. Yep, that's the thing. We were talking about my old days of working in a hospital kitchen. I think you were here. Maybe you weren't. Who knows? Where some people would have a diet where they required soft foods, and so they would turn, like, you know, chicken or whatever into essentially cat food. Because they would grind up, like, cooked meat, and it smelled like cat food. It was quite unpleasant. If I were actually, like, sick in that capacity and had to eat that, I would be in some pretty bad shape. All right, here we go. That is correct. There was getting hit by cat food, and then it spiraled from there, and there's a whole. Okay, I gotta stop standing and getting my ass beat. Jesus. Ow. I hate these spiky shits. Oh my god. I have to cough. Not the time for this. Ah, damn it. Stop it. I can't even react that fast. Jesus! God damn it. Alright, hold on. I don't want to make this run again. Who's old? You're old. Yeah, you're getting sacked. We're sacking your ass to bring me back. Thanks, Cold Flame. It does not leave me with much health, but... Oh, God damn it. Ah, damn it. Damn it. What hit me? Wait, what? Okay, but seriously, what hit me there? Damn it. What a waste. Wait, that wasn't even a final boss. I'm so upset. What a waste. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And the game crashed. That was, in fact, a skill issue. Except for the crashing thing. That wasn't a skill issue. The crashing was unrelated to the skill issue. Now I don't know what the hell the state's gonna be in. When did it save last? I don't know. Hold on, I gotta reconnect the controller, because for some reason, if the controller is already plugged in when the game launches, it hates it and does not give a shit that it exists. Come on. Come on. There you go. There we go. Wow. Only 16 followers currently. Alright, I believe that run was legitimate and actually happened. Alright, so first and foremost, we need a Chapet. I believe this is 4.0. Let's see, what form would Chapet take? Let's make you the bat. That might have been what you were last time, but you know what? That's fine. Let's give you a skull necklace so you can live longer. Celibate. Cynical. That's fine. Go tend to the farms. What are you guys doing? What? Who's making weird noises? Oh yeah, you guys are still fasting. That's very helpful of you. Man, guys are just like dropping left, right, and center. I believe all of our crypts are full again. Time to make a new one. Oh, never mind. I had not leveled those crypts up. Oh, and that's even... Okay, well. They fast for 3 days. It's very convenient. I love not having to feed them for 3 days. All right, what we're also going to do is we're going to come out here and we're going to buy a new follower, even though it's double price. I have a shit ton of money and not enough followers, so... You're in luck. Well, you're sort of in luck, because you're also going to be a new Phantom, so that does put you on the chopping block down the line. Alright, so this can be Phantom the second. gonna be... Instead of white, you're gonna be black. You're gonna be exactly the inverse. Is there a firebird? I don't think so. No, not like a phoenix or anything. There's just, like, kiwis and stuff. There's a kiwi. It's very pointy, this kiwi. Why? Okay, there we go. I don't know how it ended up on a different one. Sloth, materialistic. Okay. Well. Phantom the Second, the inverse Phantom, also now here. Go farm. And let's see if we've got a resurrection up our sleeves. That would also help bolster our numbers. Sure do. Alright, you know who it's gonna have to be this time. I know there's a lot of good options, but it's gonna have to be Goober. I miss Goober. I don't know why I love Goober so much, but it's gotta be Goober. Oh, jeez, not the gluttony. All right. We're all doing great now. Our numbers are yet again bolstered. Thank you, chanting axolotl. It's truly the best. All right, we gotta start operating more of these. You know, maybe I should put down like some of these harvesting stuff just to give everybody things to do. It's like we got a lot of folks and not enough jobs. Get to work, everybody. There you go. Go to town, everybody. Oh, you know what? I guess I could also... I know Goober is a cutie patootie. We could also try to... get some followers to do the woohoo and produce offspring for us. What about you, Goober? Oh, you have very high chances with people. Oh, wait, that's pretty good. Here, Priestess and Mocha. Go. We haven't made any eggs in the whole camp before. Get to work. Oh, I get to pick traits. Interesting. Give me that gold poo. Okay. Oh, I see. That explains how that works. Helpful. And we got an egg out of it. Fantastic. Go sleep. Why are you going to work? Go sleep. There was something that I needed an egg for. I don't remember what it was. Oh, hey, Phantom. Glorious leader, some elders have been cast from their cult and now seek a place to enjoy their final years. Maybe we should let them join ours. You want us to recruit an old dude, huh? Nah. I'm just not gonna recruit an old guy, and I will get the faith back. Yeah, it was... Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I'm not gonna worry about it, and instead I'm just going to get us a hatchery. Here, we'll put this next. You know, I should build some more of these buildings. I just don't have... Form at the drum circle. Oh, it's big. Give people new buildings. Oh, we should make them some booze. They do love the booze. Here. There you go. All right. We're almost 3.5 hours. I got enough time to crank through one more dungeon. That's the goal. Well, I got a 10. Oh, that seems like a lot of effort. Why can't the deadbeat parents tend to it? Are we good? Oh wait, hold on. Let me upgrade these to 2. Oh, I don't have any of the stone. Alright, well, off you go. Alright, one more dungeon run. Let's crank this thing through. Hopefully it goes better than last time. No more skill issues, thank you very much. A sword, a flame. Well, I timed him out because he was unable to rein it in, and seemingly he chose not to return after his 30 minutes in the timeout corner. That's as much as I know. And you may say that 30 minutes was too harsh for a first one, which, well, maybe it was, but I hate these guys so much. They're so frustrating. Leave me alone. Stay away from me. I hate the way those guys move. Make me so upset. No, I don't want that. God, I don't want a hammer roll. I hate the hammer. I also hate the axe. I hate that shit. No, you stay away from me. That sword hits pretty hard. Yeah. Those are my only two choices. Seems like it most of the time. Oh, here's the tarot.
Come on.
Give me the goods. These are not that good. I want better things. These are also not that good. Please, give me better. Get out of here, I hate you. Hey, a free card. It sucks. I want things to actually make me better. I can't say that I'm familiar with the crossed bones. I mean, I gotta check. Obviously. Take that, you damn jellyfish. Look at all these grapes. All right, what's this? What's going on here? What are we looking at? Oh, bones. I don't know what I expected. I guess that makes sense. It's just bones. I mean, I like bones. Oh, hi, jellyfish. I got a lot of bones now. All the better to resurrect you with. Doggo making noises, man. Rowdy. I really prefer my curse to be an AoE ability, if at all possible. I need something to kill these crowds. Hey, heals. A blunderbuss would also work. It's a damn axe. I'll take that. Sorry for breaking all your shit. I was kind of hoping it'd give me a heal. See, that's what I'm talking about. AoE. Crowd control. All good things. Whoop. Oh yeah, that was good. Take that, jellyfish. Projectile jerks. These chests suck. They've been giving me like 3 coins each. What am I supposed to do with that shit? Useless. I demand better. Ah. Ah! Cut that shit out. Ah! I need help. Oh, good. I don't know. I didn't notice the secret tunnels. I also am focused on other shit. I didn't even notice. Ooh. Brief moment of invincibility. More damage during the day. I mean, thanks, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, I guess. I really want some health. Give me that health. Oh, hey, all right. There's a little half heart guy. Certainly use a little more. Stop. Whoa. What the heck? My half heart that I had gained, I have lost it. Curses. Oh. What's up, Plimbo? Hello, me mighty lamb. I tell ye, things have really changed. Monsters be tougher, 'tis true, and the heavens themselves quake, but the booty, ooh, the booty. All right, pirate bro. Got any hearts hidden away in this here booty? Nope. 'Tis but a scratch. Nope, damn it. Nope. Stay away from me. Give me some damn hearts. Bruh. Oh, damn it. I was out of mana. I didn't realize it. Oh, you've exploded. A dagger. I like that better. Give me some fervor. This is what I needed. This might allow me to beat this boss through freaking knife throwing. I love the throwing knives. Blue heart. So good. Hey, Plimbo, just hanging out. Get wrecked. No way, you bastard. I was doing so well avoiding damage, and then I didn't. Damn it, just give me some hearts. Is that so much to ask? These are not hearts. I mean, this is at least another dagger. A superior dagger. Hide any hearts in here? Nope. Alright, let's try this. Good God! Freaking launch that shit fast! Go! Good grief! Oh, come on! What the damn hell? Can I get... Yeah, I'm trying to decide if it's worth cooking somebody. I mean, we could cook him for 2 hearts. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Get cooked, bro. Oh, heart. Wah! Damn. Difficulty has gone up. I can understand why people start using those demons to give assistance, because Jesus, these things are getting tougher. See, Phantom, you weren't quite ready to sack yet. We got to get your levels up so that you are tastier and provide more benefits. That's what we got to do. We got to invest in the Phantom-based extra life economy. Let me go. Who's tired? Go sleep. Also, I should probably go into purgatory. I've just not been. What the hell is that? Missionary necklace. Followers' chances of a successful... Oh. Yeah, that thing that I never do. Cool. I'm just not even doing any of that shit. That one's on me. Alright, let's hit him with the sermon real quick. Honestly, we got through that dungeon pretty damn fast, which is fortunate. Because they would have started getting hungry, probably. Some more of that. Meat. Why are there so goddamn many mushrooms? They're everywhere. Oh, tend to this, I guess. I mean, I suppose that is useful. That's got another follower waiting. We can, Whitney. You'll probably last for a while now. Because I think if I didn't... Hold on, I remember that I wanted to give you... one of these guys, Goober. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on you, Whitney. Because you have the work all night necklace, so you don't have the long life necklace. That's right. Will you assholes get out of my way? I got a corpse to pick up. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we can ascend you before you kick the bucket next time. And hopefully you don't end up turned into giblets. Let me see here. Let's get Phantom leveled up so that he can be a viable sacrifice in a pinch. Why are you all so old? Cat's not a fan, eh? Please, leader, my best friend is lost in Silk Cradle. Can you go and save them? Sure. I can make that happen. Speaking of Ascension, I should probably... It looked like Moo was getting old. Maybe we could ascend Moo. Would everybody like that? I bet they would. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, damn old people. Oh, that doesn't sound promising. Damn. Giblets. All right, then how about a resurrection? Who do we got on the docket? I mean, we could literally just pull Moo back from the grave. I almost feel like I have to. It's just like cast her into the void and then just pull her right back out. Okay, welcome back. I hope you had a nice trip. All cult members gain materialistic, or we can bribe. That's fine, we can bribe. Ooh, that's fine. They're all wandering off. We'll let them go. All right. That puts us at about 3:45, and I think that will be a good place to call it after I gather these resources. Again. I have so many of them. I really have them working here strictly as a matter of giving them something to do. I just don't need those resources. It's fine. All right. Thanks all for coming today. Thank you for the rousing conversation, the heated ranting that you have helped spur me on to. Always a pleasure to chat. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for really helping keep the channel afloat on viewership. I really do appreciate both from a, moment to moment enjoying your presence, but also overall from a trying to make the channel thing work. I appreciate that broadly people show up, and I appreciate that you both specifically show up because I enjoy talking to you. So thanks very much. We'll be back, of course, Thursday for another round of Cult. We're riding this train till we finish it, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. So have a good night. Have a good next few days. Good rest of the week, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.